Hello, the Stockhead faithful. Good to be back with you again. This week I'll be talking about a North African uranium developer that's making great progress on a very promising project. Rare earth markets have had a pretty wild ride. Look like they're coming off the boil. Probably an area to be cautious of given the challenges in processing rare earths. I'm noting a lot of announcements out there quoting some interesting grades, but my question is what's the metallurgy of these ores like, and how easy are they to extract? So be very cautious there. Gold's come off the boil a little bit, but is projected to make a comeback. A survey of the London Bullion Market Association had over 40% of participants projecting gold would have a significant lift next year and probably punch through $5,000 an ounce, which would not surprise me. Uranium has started to tick up again, just under $80 a pound after spending a bit of time under $70 a pound. Plenty of interest out there. Feedback from some of the utilities and some of the uranium conferences recently has seen an increase in activity. Some of the contracts been done with $60 floor and 120 US a pound cap. That has since risen to around 70 US a pound floor price and 130 cap, and that's at a spot price of 80. So as the spot price pushes up over $100 a pound, I think you'll see those floor and cap prices increase significantly. On to the stock of the week. Company is one I have spoken about a number of times. It's called Aura Energy Limited. The ticker is AEE. I think it was around about that 10-12 cent mark a couple of months ago when I was speaking about it. Now trading well above 20 cents. A bit of positive sentiment coming back into that uranium sector, and we're seeing that also in North America. As I said, a pretty impressive set of financial metrics. Relatively modest US $230 million in capex, 25-year mine life, life of mine production of just under 44 million pounds of uranium, internal rate of return of 39%, and a pretty healthy NPV of 499 million US, but that's only at an $80 spot price. So as I said, I think we'll see spot prices push up over $100 a pound, and I think you'll see contract prices go well above the midpoint, which is in the 80s at the moment. So what's happening there? There's been a bit of a change in management. I saw the managing director, Andrew Grove, resigned. Not sure what was going on there. There's a relatively new executive chairman, Philip Mitchell, ex-Rio executive, has taken the helm there. The project has obviously significant mine life and a very high grade feed, while the resource is relatively low at about 225 ppm uranium. They are going to beneficiate it to well over 2,000 ppm. So that'll make a significant difference. The other significant factor for those of you who know a little bit about Mauritania and that region is the exploration upside is very significant, well over 400 or 500 million pounds in my view. So not only a fantastic resource base, but a very friendly resource from a processing point of view. The company's moving through the finance process. I believe that's progressing reasonably well. As I said, I don't think those capital numbers are prohibitive. What mix of debt, offtake, financing and equity, I'm not 100% sure, so there may be some further dilution. But at a market cap of under 200 million Aussie, around about 10 million in the bank, I think they're in an excellent position. Definitely one to put on the list, and some further upside there for sure next year. Anyway, that's all for this week. Look forward to speaking with you again next week.
For more ASX news and analysis, subscribe below.